Hello, this is MykonosFan, and today I'm going to play a game and talk about it for a little bit. I think I'll call it a short showcase. Not sure. We're here on the new PS4 4.0. Got some folders finally. And just something happened in terms of humanity, and I just really wanted to highlight it after spending some time with it. There's now a clicker game on the PlayStation 4. I just want that to sink in. There's a there's a clicker game on the PlayStation 4. I don't know what else to say. I don't know how this happened. I don't know how humanity has reached this apex. But we're here. If you don't know what a clicker game is, well, I'm going to do something here and explain it later. Okay. So a clicker game, basically, basic setup. You get all these things here and you're like, what? Huh? And you're like, well, I'll hit the square button. And that gets you money. Now, I'm very far into this game, so I get a lot of money. Not, normally you gotta, keep pressing, going, build up your cash so you can upgrade this item. Then you get more money when you press the square button, and eventually it leads you to a point where you can buy things to auto press that button for you. We got Cabe Johnson here. He'll run our lemonade stands for us. We'll upgrade that a little more. So now we got 41.407 quintillion dollars. I don't think per second, but those are coming in at a very high clip. Next up, we can invest in some newspaper deliveries. Get that built up. Get a manager on that. So what you're basically looking at here is the end of civilization. Because all of this is specifically just here just because it feels good. And all this stuff here is just designed to get you into a loop of doing things that feel good. We got some upgrades here. We can upgrade the amount of money per second we earn. I just still don't know how this happened. This is AdVenture Capitalist, as I'm sure you saw earlier. I think this has been a thing on mobile phones for quite some time, maybe even on PC. But here we are, on the Sony PlayStation 4. I just forgot to get these going. Now normally, this isn't how it works for a player. Usually they have to spend hours working up to this point of just constantly upgrading everything, tapping buttons, waiting. But I have some angel investors, and along with some upgrades I just purchased for them and all these quick buy things, I know what I'm doing. I get a 20% bonus per angel, and I have 2.664 quintillion angels. So I'm doing pretty well for myself here. Let's just go ahead and upgrade these like crazy, shall we? So you can see, like, every time I hit a milestone, usually having to do with, after a certain point, every 100 investments we make, our profits go up, or the speed of our profits go up. So it's just crazy. Profits of lemonade stands times 5 again. Pardon me. Those go toward the unlock system here. There are 633 unlocks, and it's just per milestone, and every time you hit one of these, good things will happen. Because the whole point here is to feel good and to do basic inane tasks over and over again that make you feel good. So let's just, I'll hit buy max up there. I can hit R1 to cycle through a few options, and let's just max this shit out, man. Let's get up where we need to be. And I've got the quick upgrade there, so I can just hit L1 and buy any upgrade I can buy one by one. You can check here, like car wash profit times 3 for 153 or 150 trigintillion, 400 trigintillion, this was the wall I was at the last time I played. So these pizza things here. So good that I'm already back up there. Now you can trade in some of your angels also for upgrades, but angels are much harder to get. If we look here, you can see I'm earning them at about you know, 0.15 quadrillion per second, I guess, somewhere around that range. It's kind of varying, but yeah, I mean, what you're seeing here, you know, this is Adventure Capitalist. Like, this is the game for PlayStation 4. I guess now we talk about some more of its dubious tasks. This is a free-to-play game. You can just go into the PlayStation Store and say, I'd like to play AdVenture Capitalist, and it will download for you. And you can begin your soul search for what makes you feel good. But there are things you can buy. Let's see if this actually works. Oh, okay. For the first few weeks, you come here, be like, the shop, what? And say, first time buyer, we got a special deal for you. It's like, okay. And it would just come up like there are no items available for sale. It's like, oh, okay. So yeah, this is where the money spending part comes in. Because remember, this was a smartphone game. Since this is your first time buying gold, get a special offer. We've slashed the price of the 55 gold bar package and thrown in a free 3x3 profit multiplier for this planet. We'll get on that in a bit. That's a bonus worth 20 gold itself for $4. Oh, it's such a good value. And you get a free gold suit with some of this stuff. How can you turn it down? So gold bars go into the other things here. You've got these time warps. Slap some gold in and you get certain days worth of profits instantly. To me, seems like a waste, and we'll touch on that also in a bit. We have these flux capitaler. They made up a term there to get around a certain term, if you noticed. These just flat out give you, you know, more profit speed, permanent multipliers to your profits on this planet. You can claim all your angel investors without restarting. To me, that doesn't seem like a great idea, but because part of the fun is restarting and then getting that fun of building everything back up, right? Like, that's part of the charm for me, at least, is that if I start like bottoming out and I'm not able to buy upgrades as quickly, I could just, you know, restart and go through it all again and get that rush, you know, feel good from clicking. And some suits here, you can get, you know, certain advantages for playing it. Oh, okay. Newspaper deliveries 99.999% cheaper. Yeah. And that's definitely not April O'Neil. So, yeah, you might think like newspaper deliveries 99.999% cheaper. Fantastic. Well, it doesn't make that big of a difference because at this point in the game, you're already so deep in that it's still a lot of money and you'll still bottom out pretty quickly while trying to upgrade. And just a tip for you, newspapers late game, those are the hardest ones to get. But their upgrade path also affects other investments, so they're quite valuable because you never know quite which one they're going to upgrade. I just like having everything on even numbers. Give me a second here. Okay. 2, 3, 4. Then we'll just upgrade everything here. Make sure we're where we want to be for all this. Now, if you notice these gold things here, the other thing you can spend those gold bars on are mega tickets. And these boost investments by 7.77 permanently. So yeah, I did not exchange cash money. If you look up right above the cursor here, you see I have 15 gold bars. On certain milestones, the game does give you gold bars, but it's not a lot. The idea is, you know, dangle that carrot in front of you, get you kind of hooked, and then it's like, well, you know, you can buy this stuff and, you know, just do all that. But, nah, I only feel comfortable spending what they give me. So, I've kind of gone through everything. There's this career thing here. Oh. Oh, I never scroll down. Okay. Yeah, so this quick thing for the suits. You can change your gender. That's, you know, that's something. Turn off the music if you want. This music is kind of seared into my essence at this point. Some quick stats here. I've reset 43 times. Yikes. There's news here. Too much reading. It doesn't make me feel good. Leaderboards. Don't put any stock into that. Where is... There is something I was looking at. Here we go. Okay. So the AdVentures menu. There are 2 other planets you can go to. They're both $1 trillion. You put that down and then it makes you wait 3 days to access them. But you can spend money to get there quicker. There's also a currency exchange for between your planets, Mega Boosts. Now, this has eluded me. I haven't been very up on this, but I feel like there's been an event coming soon for the entire time this game has been out. I feel as if there's not actually an event coming out. But, you know, that's just me. So let's head to the moon. Let's just see what's going on up there. Oh, okay. So, yeah. Ooh, it's probably a good time for me to restart here. Buy some upgrades. You know, everything's separate. None of this impacts other planets unless you go here to this currency exchange. Oh, wait, no, I'm an idiot. Megabucks. Oh. Oh. Okay, so that's 10 megabucks. Oh, that one's a lot. Okay, well, anyway. Yeah, these are entirely different things with different costs. These are fueled to be a bit more expensive. You know, I've had the moon pretty much since start, and you can see I'm struggling to get even to like 1,000 on some of these, whereas on Earth I'm near 2,000. But you know, it's the same song and dance. Using parks up 8. That's good. You know, man, it's just all about feeling good. Not too much to say here. Let's just, you know, go ahead to Mars, show that off real quick. So how I feel about this game, it makes me feel good. I hate that it makes me feel good. I feel like I'm peering into the end of our civilization when I play it. And when I feel that rush, I feel as if I am directly contributing to the fall of my species. But goddamn, does it feel good. Investors, yeah, I'll let that go a bit more. Yeah, this is the planet I'm most behind on. Mainly just because everything here is very, very hard to upgrade, and it takes a lot of money. Let's go back to Earth, where we're all a little more comfortable, right? Goddamn clicker game on the PlayStation 4. I just had to say that to myself out loud every now and then. Hockey team. Yeah, so I didn't pay too much attention, so let's just look directly at it. 295, quarter trillion. Oh, okay. Yeah, so you're spending a lot of money to try and get yourself back up to where you can actually upgrade these things. That's very dubious, but at least you're spending the in-game currency and not the separate currency. So, I don't want to wait for that to fill up, so let's just see what we can finagle here. Because there is like a watershed moment per reset where you just start earning a crazy amount of money just from the way things work out. And therefore a crazy amount of angels. But you know, yeah, the D-pad interface here, it's not great. It starts to chug, particularly sometimes, which is pretty incredible. I found that just closing the game and coming back in does some wonders, but it is not fantastic most of the time. That's why I keep getting shop instead of investors. But let's just go ahead. Claim with gold. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay, so let's just reset. And that puts us back here. This is what we did at the start. Now you understand. I got, you know, 900 quarter decillion angels for that, so now I'm up to 3.62. Currently I'm getting a ×2 bonus per angel. Won't be for long. Let's just really get into this here. Really set ourselves up. Lemons, despite being the starting thing and that usually not being fantastic from like the clickers I've sampled, they're pretty effective in this game. They kind of bottom out for a bit, then they get great again. It's really weird. That's why I've got one of my gold bars on them. You know, it's all about the strategy when it comes to AdVenture Capitalist. Just get everything right on up here. Let's get some earning going. This game is just a fucking... We're through the looking glass here, people. That's... That's just the main thing I can say, you know? We've finally apexed. Is this quick upgrade? Quick buy. Alright, let's get these evened out again. Shrimp boats. Hockey teams. Okay. Let me show you what I'm working on here. This game does have trophies, which is interesting for a free-to-play game. But you can just get in, start getting some trophies if you want. You can see I started this August 18th. I haven't been incredibly dedicated, but I do get moments where I'm just like, ah, man, I just want to do nothing but feel good. Spending makes me feel good. Just like the Ghostbusters once said. I guess as far as clicker games go for me, I've only ever gotten like crazy into one, and it was Cookie Clicker. That was the one where I realized that my life was probably not going to amount to much, because I'm the type of person who gets really into Cookie Clicker, and you know, I kind of accepted that for what it was. I got real bad into that. Like, I was emailing myself my like save or something to my work computer so I could, you know, make some cookies while I was at work. I mean, you gotta work toward that end game, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, this ain't no game, fool. This is the stock market. This is investments. This shit's gotta pay off, boy. But eventually I did break myself of that curse. But then, AdVenture Capitalist released for the PlayStation 4. Now I'd like to show you a very confusing aspect of all of this. So let's close AdVenture Capitalist. Now let's head up to our settings and disconnect from the internet. Now let's head to our date and time. I don't know why they let you do this, because the idea is they want you to get into these ruts where you're not earning a lot, so you're tempted to buy, you know, their currency and spend actual money on their product. But look at that little fucking hippo. Damn. That's me. But you can just set your clock, say 30 years ahead, jump back in. I was offline for a little bit there, but I earned $6 trillion while I was gone. I've got sextillion angels waiting on me. Got all these things going on here. These upgrades helping me get by. I just don't know why they let you do this. But by God, they let you. But you can see, even waiting at the current rate for 30 years isn't very beneficial. I've stalled out here. And you can see, I went through all my money pretty quick. Because if you're not constantly upgrading things, then you plateau, and that plateau is not great when everything is exponentially more expensive than your plateau. So while that's a quick way to earn some angels and get you back on track, you know, that's not the ideal cheat. Like, if you're going for all the trophies like I am, that's the main reason I'm playing at this point. You know, that's not your, yeah, I'll get all these in like 10 minutes way, you know, that's... Okay, I gotta set now. Now on. Welcome back! I've rejoined you in our present. I jumped ahead there, but... Ooh, yeah. So let's, get these angels in, huh? Ooh, whoops. Let's get all this right now. All these. So yeah, this is Adventure Capitalist, you know. Yeah, you could. Did you see that frame drop there? Yeah, welcome to Lagtown, baby. This is it. But yeah, I mean, Adventure Capitalist. This is a clicker game on the PlayStation 4. I just felt a need to share this obsession with you all. And to be honest, I want everyone to be as sad as me. So if you have a PlayStation 4, a phone, and you've always wondered, like, what's going to be the downfall of civilization? What is going to be the thing that gets us, you say? I want you to go onto your device, buy some shrimp boats, invest in some hockey teams, get them film studios up, you know, they're important too, and then look back and think, oh god, how far have I fallen? This is not great. This is... oh dear. So with that said, I've been MykonosFan. This has been Adventure Capitalist. Have a good evening, and thank you very much for watching. This episode was generously supported by the following Patreon producers. Thank you.